If you're saying this, it's not a coincidence. You're not late. The ones who dominate 2026 are not waiting to go viral. They're laying foundations while the world sleeps. They're not chasing attention. They are building structures. 2025 is your quiet year. 2026 is when your silence turns to structure. If you're seeing this, start building. This is welcome to 2026 Build Your World series. And in this series, I'm going to be showing you how to digitally build your world, and not just only digitally build your world, but I'm also going to be showing you how to build your world in all aspects of life. Like the whole idea of self-dev in the concept of building, right? The whole idea of brand building, how you're able to build your brand, but like from the concept of building a structure literally from the ground up. And so on my board here, I'm going to be explaining just briefly my thought process, right? It's literally mind blowing. I was scrolling on Instagram the other day and I stumbled on a reel, and that's where this whole idea came off from. And I was like, wow, this is actually a smart one.
I'm a small creator. I have 430 followers, and my new mindset, my mega mind, forehead mindset, is you're building a world. Of course, my video is not going to hit. Nobody knows me. Nobody trusts me. Nobody knows why I'm talking. But with every tiny video that doesn't hit, what it does is it builds context for the ones that will. If a video hits, then people can go to the page and then look at my world, look at my brain, look at what I like, look at what I think, look at how I speak, look at how I communicate, look at the type of people I interact with. And you don't build a world in 2 days and then go viral and have a world, because what does that do for you? Nothing. You need to build a world over time through intention, through communication, through building your community, through engaging with people who respond to you, through seeing what type of videos you like to make, through seeing how can I show up and communicate in a way that feels good to me. How can I articulate my ideas more clearly? World building takes time, and I want to take my time. That's my new perspective. I'm really intentional about the content I consume. So when I'm looking at people's pages, I want to look at their world and see, do I resonate with this world? Does this world feel like a world I want to be in? Because that's what you're doing when you're consuming content.
You know this thing where people, they're always like, my views are low, my follower counts are low. God, what do I do? They are thinking too much, and you're chasing the next viral post. You want to blow up on Instagram so quickly. Then I thought about it. The same thing, the same mindset is what most people bring into their brands. They want to make sales quick. They want to make money quick. They want to sell out quick. They want to become billionaires so quick without building a foundation. Now, on my board here, it says the structure on how to really start out building your world. It's basically straightforward. You start with the foundation, which is vision, focus, consistency, and learning. These are the 4 things that you need to do, or the first stages of building. That's the foundation stage if you want to start building your world. And this, like I said, it cuts across board. So if you can see, this is your foundation stage. So if you look, where you see where I put 4 bricks: vision, consistency, focus, and learning. So this is your world, an empty land, right? And then these 4 bricks are the base of your world, right? And so you have to ask yourself this: what do you want my world to feel like? How do you want your world to feel? You now ask yourself as well, what do you want people to understand about your world? So what do you want people to understand about my world? That's what you're going to ask yourself. And then, what do you want people to feel about your world, right? And so, by the time you have your foundation laid, right, you can start building. So that's why I said if you're seeing this in 2025, you're not late, right? And so even if you see this in 2026, you're not still late because you have already started building your world. So you have post online, right? So now let's move over to 2026, where you will now start with your structure and start with your growth. Now, even if in 2025 you didn't build any foundation or anything, I just want you to know that almost everybody in the world now have like something online, right? Whatever you have online can serve as you can just advance that foundation. So even if you see this in 2026, you can still build, right? So the next stage is 2026 structure and growth, right? So your foundation is here, which is your vision, consistency, focus, and learning. The next stage you're going to build, the next thing you're going to build on top of the foundation that you've already set is context, community, communication, and authenticity. These are the 4 things that you're going to stack up and build upon. On the very first episode of this, I'm going to build more on this concept. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. If you're watching this on Instagram, like, share, follow for more. Let's build our world